Okay, welcome to the stream. Today we are streaming Catan Championship 1v1 round of 16. It's best of 5 and Squashhh is playing against Snap52 or Archer 3328. However, and Squashhh picked 6-9-10 and Archer for his first placement selects Ace-5-3. Yeah, I think he will play 8-5-3 with something like 9-5-10. That way he gets all the resources, and now we have pause. So let's see what's going on. I think Squashhh gets 8-4-11 here after Archer picks his settlement on the 9-5-10. But let's see. Let's try to find out why they paused their game. They need to use our bot. Okay, I think they started the game without using bot or something like that. Let's see if they will continue this game or they will restart it, but I think they should play this game out and later they need to create a new lobby. So let's see. Anyways, I do think Archer has a slight advantage if this game is to be continued. But both players left the game, so let's join to the next link and let's see what the next board is. Okay, here we are. This is the next board and the players are selecting again. Now Archer is selecting first and there is few good spots here. I'm thinking about 5-10-4. Ship is kinda rare, it's only on this side on the board, or 6-3-9. So there is a lot of brick and ship on the board, and Archer selects 6-3-4. Interesting pick. He also gets nice expansion to the 8-3-10. Let's see what we will Squashhh pick here. Obviously Archer aimed to be on this 6 wood because that's the only good wood on 3 hex spot. And yeah, I don't think anybody is picking something like 5-10, but we might see it. You never know. Squashhh takes 6-5-11 here. Okay, I guess he will point left, and for his second placement 8-4-10. Okay, it was either 8-4-10 or 6-9-3. He could choose between better sheep or better ore. He selected better ore, and yeah, we will have a very interesting game. Obviously Squashhh will get Woodport here, and yeah, players started playing. They are playing quite fast here. They are only pressing next and gathering resources, but I do think Squash is very close to the settlement. Let's see. They all have a lot of ships and wheat. Oh my god, and Squash gets plow on the 4-11-9 here. Very, very important. And now he cities up, and I think he's like very likely to win this game. Archer has 11 cards. He must do something because he might 7 out. Was no sevens, I guess, but then again Squash has an absolute beast of position now, and yeah, he's expanding to more wheat, and I don't think Archer can do something about it. Yeah, the players are playing like crazy. They are just pressing their buttons, and this is no ordinary stream. Usually streamers try to explain what are they doing each turn, but these guys know what they are doing. So there you go, we see plow to the 8-3, but I still think Squash has an advantage here because of that city. Also, I do think Squash still can get a road path of 15, which I'm not sure for Archer here. And yeah, 6s roll like crazy, and every 6 is a road for Archer, but then again 2 cities for Squash. Yeah, I don't think Archer can recover from this. This is like ultra hard thing to do, but Archer has 2 development cards. If those are Monopoly or something, you never know. He can maybe mono the ore or something. But yeah, Archer is moving down. I think the better play might be to go for Brickport here, but I don't know. And yeah, we see a 7 out from Archer. And Squash is on 9 points plus a development card. That's like crazy here. Ultra good. We see 9 people are watching this game, which is crazy. Yeah, and Squash takes roads here. He has 2 cities, clearly a better position, but you never know in 1v1. And look at this, 7 right away. Yeah, now Squash started popping. He gets 3rd city, and 3 is blocked. This is just winning for Squash. It must be. What can Archer do? I don't think he can do much here. He can't even get that city because 3 is blocked all the time. And even the 2 rolled for Squash here. Insane, insane, just insane. Yeah, and I do think first game will go to Squash. Squash even started pacing army here, so in a few turns we might see him taking army and building 2 more points. Obviously the 3 is blocked all the time, and Archer can't do anything much about it. So yeah, there you go, guys. I do think 8-4-10 was first pick potentially for Archer, but it's easy to say now. And yeah, Squash with 13 points, 14 and a victory point. So anyways, Squash wins first game. This is the dice statistics. 6 rolled 10 times. Even Archer was on double sixes. Squashhh managed to win this. Let's see. Dev cards, 3 knights, 3 victory points, 2 road builders. Low amount of knights, but okay. And yeah, Squashhh wins first game. Let's jump to another game. See you soon. We are back in another game, and Archer got first pick again, and Squashhh is picking second. Archer takes 8-4-3. Kinda similar situation. He gets best wood, but here also 9-5-10 is also a good wood, and now I think Squashhh might take 6-9-3. Yeah, he takes 6-9-3 and gets all the resources now. So very nice road building, but in this position I think Archer will take 8-3-10, so he can get that remaining resources he need, and he can expand to the 6-4-3. Or he takes that. Yeah. I think this was a little bit better to start with bricks, so you can later on expand to the more ores, but okay. I'm guessing Archer wants to crank up ore production and wheat production, so he can potentially get early cities. That strategy worked for Squashhh last game, but okay. And yeah, 6 gets blocked. 4s are rolling for Archer now. I think he is very close to the city now, and he also has 1 development card. He takes another. He takes 3 development cards. I don't think that's so smart. I think he should be sitting up and he should go for this 10. But okay. Anyways, he gets this anyways at any point, and he might also start popping like crazy while he cannot be blocked. It's a friendly robber, so he needs at least 1 more point to be blockable. Squashhh gets city on 639. Very nice city spot, and now I think Archer should do the same. You should take city, yeah, to match ore production. And this should be interesting. Like Squash is for sure getting rows here, but then again Archer has 4 development cards. I just hope these are not victory points. That would be really bad. But then again, if it's Knights, he doesn't want to use it. And we see something crazy here. Trade propositions here. Oh my god. I have never seen a trade in 1v1. But okay, it's a feature, it can be used, but nobody trades here. That's just unwritten rule. Sixes rule, yeah. I do think Squash has slight advantage here, even though Archer has 5 development cards, but okay. Let's see, Squash started popping. 5 is blocked, so I don't know how Squash will get his woods, but yeah. Okay, he unblocks himself, rolls a 9. 9 is a free card because he has 3-1 port, and yeah, he started popping. But then again, I'm sure Archer has at least 2 or 3 knights in the reserve here. So Archer is for sure getting army here, and Squash is getting road. They are quite similar in production. But yeah, both of them are over. I think they should spend their cards if they can. Can Squash plow this? That's the real question. And look at this. Trades again. Squash seems to like offering trades here. But the only question is this plow happening? And it does. Squash plows or port. And yeah, kinda interesting now. I do think better block instead of this 5 should be this 6 up there. It's 2 bricks, this is only 1 wood production. But okay, 9 is also valid block here. Especially if 3s start rolling like crazy here, but yeah. Archer 11 cards, 3 development cards, and 7 points. Can he maybe get this spot? That would be really interesting. 6, 5, 11. Big spot for Archer if he gets it, but I think Squash will start building up there. And 3 rolls like crazy. This might be game winning for Archer. Oh my god, Monopoly happened, and now Archer is left with a lot of ore in his hand, and Squash gets a double pop here. Let's see. Definitely this plow was really good. And Squash has even a road builder here. So he doesn't allow Archer to go for 6, 11, 5. And this game is more balanced than previous one, but it's not so clear who is winning here. Obviously Squash is on 9 points with roads, with 2 development cards, and they are kinda competing for that army. Archer interestingly doesn't play a knight here. Is he having like 3 or 4 VPs? That's the real question. But if he loses army here, I don't think he can come back from that. Squash blocks the 8 here. I guess he's trying to prevent shifts and popping from Archer. Archer uses road building. Okay, okay. But they are kinda same in development cards now. I think Squash needs to extend. Archer might settle and pop for the win here. Okay, Squash takes army. And now, if he takes roads and locks army, Archer is in big trouble. I don't think he will be able to win without army here. But then again, I don't get it how Squash can win army here with single ore spot. But okay, I'm guessing that 3-1 port is really important for him and did a good job there. Look at this, he's porting all the time and getting ore, taking pops, and that is why you should always go for 3-1 spots. It's so flexible and it's so helpful to pop consistently. Archer now has like 9 points, 4 development cards, but I'm afraid there are 0 knights here. He popped again, but without knights I don't think he's winning this game, but let's see. He might be on 13 points here, but once Squash connects his roads, I think that's GG, but let's see. Okay, very interesting game. And there you go, guys. Archer has tied development cards with Squash, and I think whoever gets army here wins the game. Let's see if Squash has knight here. He uses Hero Plenty to pop, and he connects his road. Squash can be on 14 here, but then again, Archer should take army if he can, and he takes it. So game is still balanced. One player has army, the other one has roads, and it's all about who can build more settlements / cities here. So Squash needs to build at least 2 cities, and Archer needs to build 1 or 2 settlements. He has 1 more city, and I don't think those are 4 VPs. I think there is something else in his hand, maybe another mono or something. Let's see. Okay, Archer might win this actually. I think he's closer than Squash, especially if those are 2 VPs, he can be maximum on 11, and there you go, it's a monopoly. It's a monopoly and probably 3 VPs. And Archer locked army here, so 1 quick settle for 14 and city for 15. Okay, he decides to build that way, so he cannot get plowed. Nice decision. And I think this should be over very soon, unless Squash does something crazy, I don't know. And 7 out doesn't help to Archer here. He discards 6 cards and blocks the 9. Okay. I wonder what cards are left. I'm guessing 1 knight, 1 road builder, and there you go. Archer just got the rolls and built that 1 last settlement, and let's see what's left in the deck. 2 knights, or 1 knight and something else in their hands. Okay, there you go. This was the second game. Let's jump into the third one. Results are 1 point each. See you. And we are back, and players are already selecting their spots. Squashhh selected 8-3-10 here, and Archer picked 8-4 and then 6-5-10. Very interesting. Archer has everything except sheep, and Squashhh selected 8-5-3. Let's see. I do like Squashh's setup more, but Archer was kind of forced either to play without an or to play this setup. I guess he decided correctly. You can't play without or you are doomed here. But let's see. It's all about who gets this spot first, I guess. So they started racing. They have same wood, but obviously Archer has better brick. But then again, Squashhh can take development cards and maybe pull Road Builder or Euro Plenty. All that can help to win this race. But let's see. Archer decides to build a city here, and Squashhh gets this spot, so very huge on Squashh's part. He will eventually get city. There you go. And now he outproduces Archer eventually in wood. Once he cities this up, he has more space in the middle, and I think this game looks so much better for Squashhh, but initial placements are kinda better for him also. And there you go, Archer blocks the tree. It's yeah, ships are good on this board, but they are like cornered up there and nobody took them. But then again, Squashhh can expand there, but Archer is kinda on this side on the board where the desert is, so it's kinda bad for him. Okay, yeah, so currently it seems like another win for Squashhh, but you never know. When Archer gets this 8-10, if he gets it, and I would like to see him build one more road and settle here. That would kinda balance the game, because he would produce a lot more ships, but he might be forced to settle here. Nobody has development cards, that's kinda strange, and Squashhh is currently blocked. So I'm kinda cheering for Archer here to build here or here if he can't build one more road. But yeah, then again, this 3-1 port I guess helps a lot to that cause, and now it's interesting. Archer is now kinda equal, but Squashhh has 3 cities on 3 hex spots. This city is a little bit weaker than this one, and he expands to the left side. But then again, if he wants to retain 15 roads, he must circle around 3 and build this way. And Archer has no limitations unless he gets plowed here. But let's see. 4 cities for Squashhh now. He leads in points, and he gets a lot of good rolls here. But then again, brick is better for Archer here. If Archer manages to take roads here, that would be interesting, because obviously Squashhh will get army with all that extra sheep. Yeah, and the 10 gets blocked. That's the other weakness of Archer's position. His main source of wheat is this 10, and obviously Squashhh blocked it. But then again, still Squashhh doesn't have any port. I guess he's working towards this 3-1. So let's see. 10 spectators for now. Hi guys. Yeah, Squashhh wants to get 3-1. Archer starts popping. I think Squashhh should win this, but you never know. Monopoly comes from Archer. He stole 4 wheat. He takes development card and let's see. That was big monopoly on his side. And I'm saying if he connects roads and starts popping, he might have a chance here. Let's see what's maximum road for Squashhh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, he can connect, but he cannot have 15 road length. So I think he hopes that this game will end before that, because he has like 4 cities. I would personally go for this 3-1 and circle around 3 and later on connect with my other side. Calculate somehow that this would be road of 15, maybe through this, but okay. Because long term, if Archer gets army, I don't think Squashhh is winning this, but then again he's on 10 points with 2 development cards. He doesn't need that much points. He might give up the road for quick settlements and win that way, but it's easier said than done. Squashhh takes army here, but Archer has 3 development cards. Okay, and steals the road. Archer should definitely either extend the road or take army here, but okay, let's see development cards. 6 knights, yeah, Archer had 1 knight here. And that's it. That was third game. Squashhh is leading 2-1, and see you in the next game. And we are back in the third game. Let's see. Archer placed first on 695. Obviously, best ore and best road building. And then again Squash took 6, 12, 11 with 8, 5, 10. So now Archer needs sheep and wheat. This is available on the 10, 3, 11. But I don't think he takes that. Honestly, I think he might take something like 693. Yeah, I was looking at it, and he starts sheepless, but he has great expansion spots like 8 for 3 and 6, 11, 3. And let's see, I do think Archer got better positioning, better board for first pick, and let's see. If Archer wins this, it will be a tied result and we go into 5th game. I'm kinda cheering up for that, but let's see. And yeah, Squash gets to the 9, gets that 3-1 port, and this looks very good for Squash now. He gets 7, but he can't block. Yeah, 7 again. Okay, 8 is blocked. I just hope Archer is close to the settlement here. Let's see. Did he port for a sheep? He still didn't port for a sheep. There you go. 4 wheat for 1 sheep. And now I think he needs only 1 wheat to build a settlement. Or he waited a 7. Okay, he stole 1 card. Let's see. Is it enough for settlement over here? But then again, Squash already has city on 8, 5, 10. This will be very interesting. There you go, Archer gets his city on 6, 9, 5. 8 started rolling like crazy. Squash has 3-1 port. Archer has better production and better city. Also, Archer is on double wheat. That should be considered because look at these guys. The only wheat from Squash is blocked. And Squash manages to get to this 9. But then again, once Archer builds city here, I don't think Squash can do anything about that. But okay. And Archer decides for a quick settlement there. Okay. It kinda messes Max road length, but then again, I think Archer is aiming to win before so many roads will be built. But okay, let's see. I do think Archer should win this, but Squash is a strong opponent, so you never know, and Dice can do a lot of miracles in Catan here. Squash gets 7 here, no development cards for players, so yeah, back-to-back 7 for Archer, and 10 gets blocked, and 6 is such a monster roll, and 9 for Archer, and I just don't see any number that gives Squash advantage here, unfortunately. Like 5 is 3 wood and 2 sheeps. The only number is like 11, 12. Even 3 is stronger on the Archer side, so I do think this game should be Archers. So I think we will have game 5, but let's see. Archer started popping here also. Let's see if Squash can take road. Okay, he takes road here, but then again he has single wood spot. I think that was the block, but okay, never mind. 5 gets blocked also. And look at this, Archer can just build a lot of cities with that coordinated 9s, and yeah. With this 3-1 port play and a lot of wheat and this monster city, I don't think Squash can do much here. Even with roads, Squash has same number of points, and I think archer will take army. And I don't see what number gives advantage to Squashhh here, unfortunately. If you look it like that, the only thing going for him is like maximum road length. And yeah, even archer can get maximum road length if he circles around 11 and connects here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 roads. Yeah. He can't circle around, but I think he's winning without it because 5 development cards kinda secure army here. But then again, he didn't use any knights. Look at this. 4 is still blocked. Are those 4 or 5 VPs? That would be crazy. Okay, there you go. A knight. Potentially 11 or 12 points for archer here. I think he has at least 2 or 3 VPs. So with army, he can be on 14 maybe. Squashhh extends his roads. He doesn't want to let archer win that easily. In last game, Squashhh stole a road for a win, so he kinda wants to secure that doesn't happen here. And yeah, in points they are tied, but 5 development cards and potentially 1 knight from army for archer. There you go. Archer takes army. Now, if he gets any victory point here or he manages to city up, I think this is game. Let's see. Does archer have it? No. Okay, he uses knight. That kinda secures army here, for sure. I don't think Squashhh will be taking army anytime soon, especially with 6 development cards. I think archer is searching for victory points. Let's see, what if he connects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He would tie roads, so he just goes for quick settlement. He can build 2 more cities, so let's see. This is 1 city, and that's game. Okay, we are tied, and we go into game 5, and this game 5 will decide the winner. Let's look at statistics shortly. 7 knights, 4 victory points, 3 of them for archer, and see you in game 5. And we are back, guys. The players already started. Let's see who placed where. Squash placed first. And Archer placed second. Yeah, the game kind of started rolling. Let's see if we can manage to see what was their first positions. Squash placed second on wheat, brick and wood. So this was his second settlement. This was first pick. Then again Archer got this, and Archer is playing without a brick here. That's kinda hard to win, especially when Squash has so strong ore and wheat, but Squash is playing without a sheep, so it's kinda brickless without versus sheepless here. And trades try to happen here again. Yeah, Archer has development point. They have kinda similar amount of cards, 8 versus 9. And let's see, Archer tries to expand here. If he manages to do that and expand here, he's in quite good position, but then again Squash has that brick advantage, and I think he will be better in settling. But Squash decides to go first for a 5-4-3 instead of building to this 9. And now he has city on I5-10, 8-5-10 and gets blocked. Archer also builds his city. And yeah, look at these guys. Squash can even later in the game block this 10 and prevent Archer from any wheat. But let's see. I think Squash should be in advantage here, especially if he gets city here. That would be huge, because Archer just doesn't have access to any brick on board. He can maybe plow this, but that doesn't do much for him, and Squash gets second city here, which is huge for him. But then again, if Archer gets good development cards, that could decide the game also. Maybe road builder or something to plow, to overtake roads, to take army. And it's hard to build to 15. In base game it's hard to build to 10, but it's even harder here to build to 15. So Archer, for sure, with some road builder action, can maybe prevent disconnect. He needs like 4 roads, maybe Euro plenty and road builder, but then again both of them have 0 development cards. So let's see. I do think if Squash connects here, he should be able to win this game. That's like biggest thing there, but we see Archer is going up there. Archer doesn't want to even contest this middle board action. 11 cards for him. He has a ship port now, which is very nicely coordinated with 9. 9 is like 2 free cards for him, which is crazy for sure. And 5 started rolling, 5 is blocked. Archer has 2 development cards, and he prevents Squash from getting any ore on the 5. And yeah, this will be interesting for sure. Archer will for sure get army here, and Squash will get roads, it seems. but let's see. Now Archer can port for that brick, as we see here. I guess this is for a settlement. Uses 0 plenty, expands to the 6, 12, 3. Yeah, and Squashhh has 2 development cards, but no knights. Let's see, Brickport is very nice for Squashhh. He wants to get it, and there you go, a monopoly on the 6 wood. He gets settlement here, and I guess it's enough to get even this settlement. And Squashhh is now on 8 points and 1 no-knight development card. And 11 and 8 are such a monster rolls for him. 14 cards now. With Brickport, I think he gets anything he wants here. He takes that plow, and obviously from now on I don't think Archer can contest roads, but he doesn't even want to. He wants to take army and build the rest of his points, maybe block 5 the whole game. And there you go, Squashhh managed to buy 1 knight and starts blocking his 5 and 9, but then again Archer has 0 cards, so no steal happening there. Ten points for Squashhh and 1 development card. I guess that's 11 points. Takes another development card, and Archer needs to buy 1 more development card to get a knight, and he can be on 10. So obviously Squashhh without a road, without roads on 11 points, and he even contests army here. And look at this big block on the 5, big 5 roll, and I think that's game. I think Squashhh wins this, but let's see, let's wait. We can't conclude yet, but 12 cards, 2 development cards. I think when he takes army it's GG, or even sooner. He secures roads and takes army. GG. So that was it. Squashhh won best of 5. He moves to round of 8. Best 8 players, and I hope we will see in another stream. If you enjoyed this stream, please leave a like, please subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.